What up, you Tim Movies here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films that are coming out this week, whether it be in theaters, streaming, etc. Alright, here is what's coming out. We have some of the big ones. We, of course, got Bullet Train, which stars Brad Pitt, Brian Tyree Henry, Zazie Beetz, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Got some really cool cast members in this, directed by David Leitch. And now, if you guys don't know much about the story here, it's where like five assassins find themselves on a fast-moving bullet train from Tokyo to Morikawa, with only a few stops in between. They discover their missions are not unrelated to each other, and this movie looks really fun. It definitely looks like it's gonna have some cool action to it. It looks great. I love the cast involved. I'm looking forward to check this one out when it premieres. All right. Also out, a movie that's coming out in August and not April is Easter Sunday, which is about a man who returns home to celebrate Easter with his relatives, bickering, eating, drinking, laughing, loving family. Now, this, of course, stars famed comic Joe Corey, who is a really funny guy. Directed by the guy who gave us the Broken Lizards movies. This looks really fun. I mean, looks really interesting. I like the cast involved. You got Tia Carrera, you got Jimmy O Yang, Lou Diamond Phillips is in this. It looks like a fun film to check out. So I'm definitely looking forward to check this one. We also got the H.4 horror comedy Bodies, where a party game leads to murder when young and wealthy friends gather at a remote family mansion. Now, this does star folks like Amanda Stenberg. You also got Pete Davis is in this, Maria Bakalova. The trailers for this has looked awesome. Looks really crazy. Looks insane. Looks bloody. I'm really excited to check this one out because it's H.4 after all. So there's that. All right. Also out on Prime Video, we got 13 Lives, which I actually was able to watch. To actually see this movie in theaters yesterday, and I should do my review for it, but it's a really good film. I mean, very intense. Directed by Ron Howard, starring Viggo Mortensen, Colin Farrell, Egerton. And if you guys don't know much about the story, it's where like the rescue mission is in Sabah in Thailand when a group of young boys and their soccer coach are trapped in a system underground caves are flooding. So it is, of course, about those kids in Thailand who were trapped under the cave. This looks really intriguing, looks intense. I mean, it is really intriguing and it is really tense. Of course, I did start, my bad. But it is a really cool, interesting film, very intense. Ron Howard, I mean, definitely a really interesting film for him. So if you guys haven't seen it, it's on Prime Video. Give it a go. It's a really good film. All right. Also on Apple TV Plus, we got the anime film Luck, where the story of Sam Greenfield, the unluckiest person in the world, suddenly finding herself in the never before seen land of luck, she must unite with the magical creatures there to turn her luck around. This looks really good. I mean, it is, of course, produced by former Toy Story director John Lasseter. His first time not directing, but his first time producing a non-Disney movie, so that's cool. This looks really interesting. You got some really cool voice cast. You got Laurel Howard's in this, Simon Pegg, John Lasseter, because John Lasseter, obviously. But this looks like it'd be really interesting to check out. Now we got a couple of Netflix films on the horizon. On Netflix, we got the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is the new animated Ninja Turtles movie. Not the Seth Rogen one. That one doesn't come out till next year. But this is actually more based on the Nickelodeon show that I have seen. It's okay, I guess. Now, this is where in this film the turtles are put to the test when a mysterious stranger named Casey Jones, who's voiced by Haley Joel Osment, by the way, arrives from the future to warn the mutant brothers from an impending invasion of the most dangerous alien force in the galaxy, the Krang. And this looks really interesting. I mean, I do. The animation looks interesting. You got some cool voices in this. Could be interesting to check out. Of course, I'm more excited for Seth Rogen's version, which comes out next year. So at least this will hold us until then, I guess. But anyway, all right. Also on Netflix, we got the film, a film from India called Darlings, where Badru hopes her volatile husband will reform if he stops drinking. However, when his rage goes too far, she and her mom boldly, albeit clumsily, seek revenge. That actually does look really interesting. We got another film on coming to Netflix from India called Wedding Season, which stars Shahad Sharma from Life of Pi fame. Pressured by their parents to find spouses, Asha and Ravi pretend to date during a series of weddings, only to find themselves falling for each other. Now, this actually does look really cute, charming. Feels like an Indian version of My Big Fat Greek Wedding in a weird way. Looks like a really interesting film. All right. Also on Netflix, we got a Japanese film called Carter, where a man wakes up missing his memories. Directed by a mysterious voice from a device in his car, he sets off on a hostage rescue mission, rife with danger. This looks really intriguing. Check out, so I'm definitely interested to check that one out. Also, now on Hulu, we of course got the Predator film Prey, where this is like a prequel to the Predator, if you will, where like a skilled Kamachi warrior princess, warrior protects her tribe from a highly evolved alien predator that hunts humans for sport, fighting against wilderness dangerous colonizers and this mysterious creature to keep her people safe. This does look really intriguing. I love the Predator movies, so I'm definitely looking forward to check this one out. On Peacock, we got the horror slasher film called They Dumb, where a group of teenagers at an LGBTQ plus conversion camp endures unsettling psychological technique. So Kevin Bacon back at camp for the first time since Friday the 13th. So that's definitely cool. Looking forward to check this one out. All right. On Shudder, got a horror film called Algoria, which stars a former Halloween remake actress, Scout Taylor Compton, where a timid actress, a tortured painter, and a pretentious writer, a psychotic sculptor, and a rock band all becomes entangled when their insecurities manifest them into monsters and ghouls. Could be interesting. Shudder could be a hit and miss once in a while, so hopefully this will be a hit. We'll see. All right. We also got a horror film called Resurrection, which stars Rebecca Hall, where a woman's carefully constructed life gets upended when an unwelcome shadow from her past returns, forcing her to confront the monster she's evaded for 2 decades. Looks pretty creepy here. You got Rebecca Hall, you got Tim Roth is in this, so could be interesting. All right, we got a new film with Patton Oswalt in it called I Love My Dad, where a desperate father poses as a woman online to reconnect with his estranged son, but things get complicated when the young man wants to meet her in person. So a little bit of an odd film, but it looks really interesting. I could have done with that with the whole dad son kiss thing. That was a little awkward, but this does look like it'd be really interesting. Check out. You got Rachel Dratch in this. Speaking of, you got Lil Val Howie's also in this. It looks like a really interesting film to check out. All right, speaking of the Thai rescue mission, we got a new film called Cave Rescue, which is also about the same thing. Ever since that happened, there's been lots of interesting stories about this. Of course, the documentary that came out of it, of course, 13 Lives. So, that was a really, seeing that event unfold on TV. It was really heartbreaking to see and really heroic to see them see the rescue mission stuff. That was really heroic there. So that's how it could be interesting to check out too. All right. We also got a movie called Stowaway, which stars Ruby Rose, Frank Grillo, and Patrick Schwarzenegger, where Tesh's party girl fights to survive after 3Ds commanded her luxury yacht. They're saying that this is like Panic Room on a yacht, so that's cool right there. Ruby Rose, she can be a hit and miss, but this actually looks really interesting. Check out. You got Frank Grillo, who I always like, so this could be interesting to say. We got a building called Collide, where grappling which is a thriller chronicling three couples over the course of one fateful night in LA. A restaurant Hunter, played by Rod Felipe, finds himself on an awkward blind date with the captivating Tamara, played by Kat Graham, while a busboy, played by Dylan Flasher, and his girlfriend, played by bow-type star Aisha D, are hiding mounds of cocaine to score at a big payday. So you also got Jim Gaffigan's also in this, David Cade, Drea Matteo for all you Sopranos fans. This could be really interesting. The trailer, I just checked the trailer out. It does look like a really interesting thriller to check out. I mean, you got Jim Gaffigan's always cool, Rod Felipe's cool, so it could be interesting. All right. We also got some film called My Friend Girlfriend, which tells the story of Conrad and how he met the girl that's just right. And so it's like a bit of a romantic comedy based film. We call it Tin Can, which I don't really know much about. We got The Most Dangerous Game, which is of course based on the most dangerous game ever played book. This stars cast members Bruce Stern, Tom Berenger, where a father and son are shipwrecked on an island where they are caught in a trophy hunt held by its mysterious owner, a merciless man who uses the land as an elite hunting preserve for stalking for the most dangerous game of war, which is of course human. So this is pretty much a kill or be killed type thing, and it does look really intriguing. I mean, we of course see these type of stories play out before. Obviously, Squid Games is really popular in that scenario. We of course had Hunger Games, Belko Experiment, The Hunt. So this could be an interesting one to check out too. Also, for all you Lightyear fans, Lightyear is coming on Disney Plus this week, so keep that. So if you missed it in theaters, definitely Lightyear go on Disney Plus. Also on Disney Plus, we got Marvel Studios and Ensemble, the making of Miss Marvel, which I should definitely check out because Miss Marvel is really awesome. We got Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation, which is of course Legos, like a Star Wars Lego feature, so that should be interesting. We got Reservation Dogs Season 2, which I enjoyed the first season, so we got that premiered this week. Yeah, check out Season 2. We of course got Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead, which Beavis and Butthead is 90s. It's pretty much classic classic 90s classic 90s cartoon, so definitely look for just check that one out. What else we got? We also got The Outlaws Season 2 coming to Prime Video. Of course, that's a British show that stars the likes of Christopher Walken. You also got some other really cool cast members. We also got the Apple series, The Snoopy Show, for Season 2 for all you Snoopy fans. There's also 5 Days at Memorial, which is the new Hurricane Katrina show that stars Vera Farmiga in it. That is coming to Apple. That looks really interesting. Last but not least, coming to Netflix, Robert Meyer Burnett. We'll probably be happy about this one because we got The Sandman premiering this week, which is of course based on the Neil Gaiman tale, where like the Sandman, aka Dream, the cosmic being who controls all dreams, is captured, held prisoner for more than a century. He must journey across different worlds and timelines to fix the chaos. Chaos his absence has caused. This looks really intriguing. You got some cool cast members in this, like Boyd Holbrook is in this. You've got Tom Sturridge. You've got Mark Hamill in this. Looks really intriguing to check out. So yeah, got some really cool stuff to look forward to this week. But let me ask you guys, which of these films and shows are you interested in? Are you interested in Bullet Train, or, Easter Sunday, Bodies, The Sandman, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy Sire.